Hi everyone, it's Dr. Ramani. Welcome to the 30 Days of Narcissism. Today, we're going to talk about manipulation. And remember, keep tuning in to hear about the other 30 Days of Narcissism. And please also subscribe to this channel for all things narcissistic and click the bell button to get notifications when we do post new videos. So let's talk about manipulation or manipulativeness. It is very much a signature move of a narcissist. Narcissists are masterful at getting what they want. Let me give you an example of one of the classic stories I've actually heard more than a few times of how narcissists manipulate other people. They're really good at telling sad stories about themselves so that they can get away with their bad behavior. So you might have a narcissist who's prone to rage and yelling and cheating and all kinds of bad behavior. And when their partner finally calls them out and says, you're a jerk. You're a real jerk. And I don't like this anymore. I don't want to be in this anymore. The narcissist will then start saying, oh, my dad was so mean to me, and my mom was so mean to me, and my teacher was so mean to me, and everybody bullied me. And they'll go and give this really, it may even be true, honestly. It may even be a true, heartfelt story. And then you'll feel terribly guilty for having brought that up and saying, oh my gosh, this person's been through so much. Of course he's angry. I'd be angry too. And before you know it, you're making excuses for his or her behavior. The narcissist's sort of ability to work a situation, we're going to be talking about gaslighting during the 30 Days of Narcissism, which is also another tool of manipulation. They're able to tell a story. They're able to paint themselves as a victim so much better than anybody else. They may actually say, I've worked my whole life for a dream, and one day I'm going to reach that dream. Now we're back to the grandiosity. And when I do, I'll have made enough money to take care of both of us. So do you mind working 2 jobs so I can focus on my dream of becoming a musician or something else like that may not be likely to pay? Please, will you hold these 2 jobs, and then when I make it, we're going to be living on Easy Street. Let me tell you how this story is going to go down. They will manipulate you in that way. I should be supporting his dream, and after all, we're in this together, aren't we? And you'll work your 2 jobs, morning and night. And he or she will pretend to be a musician or whatever sort of grandiose flight of fancy they're using all this time to do. You'll come home to a messy house. You'll come home to things not done. You'll keep working your 2 jobs. And then 20 years later, you're going to realize, not one song was sung, and you worked yourself to the bone. Or better yet, their manipulation can even take the turn that you will have done all of that, they will have made it, and then they're going to leave. Because that's how a narcissist rolls. When you have a parent who's manipulative, it's very much about manipulating emotion. Well, we did put you through college. However, we also understand that, maybe you don't want to come home, and it can feel sort of like a passive-aggressive maneuver. But when it comes down to it, you can often feel very played by your parents. And I think that's the key here. It's sort of a red flag to pay attention to, is when you're interacting with someone and you feel played by them. Was I just duped? What just happened? Why am I doing all of this? Why am I jumping through all of these hoops? You've probably been manipulated. For narcissists, it comes naturally. It's like I've always said, they very much view people as objects. And when people are objects, no different than a spoon or a cup or a car or a suitcase, these things all serve a function for us. For narcissists, people are like those things. They serve functions. And if they serve functions, a narcissist probably doesn't even think of it as manipulation. They probably just view it as, I'm just using this thing for what it was made for. It can feel really awful, really upsetting, and really sort of soul-destroying to believe and know you were manipulated. It's part of the territory, sadly, with a narcissist. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please stay tuned in for our next 30 days of narcissism, and please subscribe to this channel to get more content about narcissism. Thanks again. Thanks for tuning into that video. And for more information about narcissism, probably more than you want in one place. I'm really proud to announce that I have a new book that's coming out, and you can already pre-order it on Amazon. You can get the link here. It's called Don't You Know Who I Am? How to Stay Sane in an Era of Narcissism, Entitlement, and Incivility. It's really your one-stop guidebook, your one-stop survival guide to staying sane in an era of social media toxicity, people being rude everywhere from yogurt shops to soccer fields to airplanes to the person in the cubicle next to you. Look for it. It'll give you everything you need to know about how to survive in our new narcissistic landscape. Thanks so much.